Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mythos. I appreciate all the support from you guys watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Please keep it up. It just shows that you guys are invested in my videos, and I love making out this content to entertain you guys. What I wanted to talk about today is what Modern Warfare 2 is lacking. You know, the pros, the cons, but what were they truly lacking? What made the game how it is today, either good or bad? You know, I don't like to give opinions if a game is good or bad because my opinion is not better than anyone. But to me, I give this game like a solid B. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, how the hell are you giving this a B? This is a D. And then the others are going to be like, oh, this was an A tier game, you know, or S tier. But, you know, our opinions are all different. I thought it was a solid game. What Modern Warfare 2 really needed are different type of guns. I see what they were trying to do with the M13B and C and the ISO 45 and the ISO 9. I guess it's okay, but it was too similar that it felt like it was the same gun and that there was just no creativity. You know, I would have preferred having guns from the past, even if it's kind of out of the Modern Warfare 2 era. You know, if they gave us Vanguard guns or a Cold War gun. I mean, they kind of did with the Tech 9, but give us different type of guns. Just like in Vanguard, you know, they gave us those futuristic weapons. I'm not sure if it was from Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare, but it made the game different. It made the game fun, and I think that's what MW2 needed. This game also needed a kill counter in the UI. They had this in the beta. I'm not sure if you guys remembered, but kill counter is essential. I think the last game that had it was Vanguard, but just knowing what streak you were on really changes how everyone plays. You know, if you're up in the 20s, you play so much more passively. You can play aggressive if you want, but you play smarter, let's say, just to get closer to that MGB nuke. I'm honestly not sure why they didn't do it. I also think it looks really great when you're streaking up and you just see that number climbing up. Especially when anytime you're passive relentless, which is a 20, things start to get foggy. Once you have streaks in the air, if you're using bouncing betties and claymores, you honestly don't know where you are. So I think a kill counter would just make it a lot better. It would even help out too when going and grinding for gold camo and knowing that you're on a 3 kill streak and 6 kill streak, 9 kill streak, because those do count and stack toward the gold camo. So I think that would have been a huge plus. The Modern Warfare 3 beta didn't have that. I've commented on Twitter and notified Sledgehammer, and other people agree with me that they do need a kill counter. So I really do hope that that's added in the game. MW2 also needed clan/group challenges. You know, where they really introduced like this group thing where you can be like in a party or a clan kind of style, but they had challenges with this where you work together towards maybe wins, kills, or you know, how many nukes combined. Just like in Vanguard, they added it in the last season, I believe. It would have been a very fun thing to grind, especially if you can have your clan tag a different color or maybe even animated like Orion or polyatomic, gold, platinum, depending on what ranking you are, or if you completed it for that season or for the mid-season. I think that would have just been that little extra oomph that could make the game much more enjoyable and working together and partying up. I think this game really didn't need more of that having fun with friends instead of that solo aspect as well. Vanguard really made it where it was a team game, especially with Blitz, that everybody can be in a party. You can have multiple people in a party. It was pretty much public fan wars, which made it really fun and competitive. And I think for DMZ, Modern Warfare 2 needed that mastery camo to come out even earlier, or a different mastery camo for the season or something. But once they released Serpentinite, it was way too late. I already got near 100% completion. I know a lot of streamers did, one of my friends Alex did as well. There's just no grind or drive there to get that camo, especially when the game is about to be done. And so far it seems like DMZ won't be continued, since we're gonna have like a DMZ zombies hybrid, and I imagine they're gonna put all their eggs in that basket to kind of unite both those communities together, which I'm all for. And especially that Serpentine camo, it's pretty much dog shit. It's not even that good looking. It needs to be animated, it needs to be brighter. Just like the Ghoulie camo, before it got nerfed. If it stayed right, I imagine everybody would have been grinding. I would have grinded it. But that's like one camo I don't want to grind just because it's so RNG, and all these other camos look way better. And since we're talking about camos, I know I talk about camos all the time. This game did need a final Ultra Mastery camo, or a continuing camo grind such as Obsidian and Modern Warfare 2019. I think Modern Warfare 2019 was the last game where there was a Mastery Completionist camo after getting the basket. I think this game really did need that. This game had a lot to continue to grind for after unlocking Orion and different game modes, but that would have just made this game even slightly to like a B+ if it had that option. This game also needed better movement. They took out bunny hopping early on. It wasn't a beta. Even though there was no slide canceling, the bunny hopping was like meta for a few days, and it was actually fun. You can bunny hop between corners, and it was a singular hop, so it wasn't like you can bunny hop laterally multiple times and if it was broken. It was just once. I think if we had that this game, at least we had some form of movement that would have made this game more enjoyable. It would have even made the CDL more enjoyable to watch as well. This game also needed more specific weapon stats where it can possibly tell you how much damage it is specifically per body part, how fast you can ADS with this in milliseconds. Just like in Vanguard, in Cold War, those statistics are helpful, and it just makes you imagine how this gun will perform compared to other guns and compared to what game modes. And speaking about that, we also needed a nuke counter, just like the V2 counter we had in Vanguard. Knowing how much nukes you have just makes it even more of a plus to want to grind nukes. I think Vanguard had it, and I was close to 1,000 nukes, or if not more than 1,000 nukes. But honestly, I am not sure how many nukes I have in Modern Warfare 2. It's probably close to over 500-600, maybe in the 700, but there's no way of telling, which kind of makes it suck. Overall, the ISO 9mm is actually a really fun SMG to use. To unlock Orion, you need 50 kills, 20 hipfire kills, 10 double kills, 25 point blank kills, 3 kills without dying 10 times, 25 long shots, and 25 headshot kills. After all that is done, you will have Orion, and I will leave a short clip in the end of all the weapon tuning and attachments for your convenience. Thank you guys for all your support. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Peace.